So I'm Catherine Gray, and I'm Joint MD at Roast and Ground. Yeah, so Roast and Ground, we're a coffee machine supplier. We also supply the beans and the service, so it's a full service setup. We specialise in workplace solutions in the main, so that's offices plus other workplaces, schools, and other similar environments. In terms of our position in the marketplace, we are a sort of a premium offer, and by that I don't mean necessarily super expensive, but we focus very much on a service-led, customer-focused offer. So we bring in quality Rexall, Swiss-made bean-to-cup machines, and we then use our own range of coffee beans to put through those machines, and that range we've honed over 20 years or so. And then finally, the final piece in the jigsaw is the service. We pride ourselves on a 5-star service and a 5-star Google review service. Yes, I think we were established in 2002, and back in 2002 we were really excited by the coffee opportunity within the workplace and talking to facilities managers about coffee. And it was really interesting because when we were trying to sell this proposition, the only thing facilities managers and our customers wanted to talk to us about really was about service. How quickly could we get to the machine? How often would it break down? How easy is it to clean? And all those conversations are really important, but very rarely did someone say, can I try the coffee beans? Can I have a tasting? Whereas now, 20 odd years later, we kind of feel we've found our sweet spot in that we can deliver coffee tastings. We have a fantastic product, and of course we've got the service as well. So the response times, our 6-hour response time in London, 24 hours outside, the preventative maintenance, all the other elements come together as well. So the short answer to the question is, do we fill a gap in the market? Yes, I feel with our quality machines, quality beans and service. We make our customers' lives easier by providing high street quality coffee in the workplace. So our customers' staff will actually come to, when we put in our machines and our beans and our offer, the staff will say to the facilities team, we no longer need our prep cards, we don't buy our coffee outside of the office anymore because we've got this fantastic solution in the office, and that's making everyone happier and everyone's lives and days easier. I passionately believe that the key to our success has been a complete focus on customer service and having happy customers. And that's not to say that things don't go wrong occasionally, they do, but it's how you deal with it rather than trying to cover up anything. And we have a fantastic team behind us who really all passionately believe in that customer service. So we have lots of meetings and processes internally that will interrogate if anything does go wrong, how do we make sure it doesn't happen again? We talk very much about not having a blame culture, but we do have an accountability culture. And I think those things really work for us. So really, I think it's just the focus on the customer and making sure the customers are happy. Yeah, I mean, it's changed so much. Firstly, before I mentioned that people weren't really worried about the taste, but now it's more than that. So more and more customers are talking to us about non-dairy options. So we have coffee machines that will do 2 types of, a cow's milk and also maybe an oat milk in fresh, but they're also wanting alternative instant options. So we have an instant oat milk. Customers are talking to us about matcha. They want to have lots of different combinations in their offices. So I think variety, stepping up and giving the staff what they really want to keep them coming back into the office. I think COVID was a big factor in that. We saw a mini boom coming out of COVID as people were looking at the workplace and making it a nicer place and making the offer a better offer for staff. The other things that are changing is people are much more engaged in the beans. We have our own range of beans, and there's a big variety of beans. different blends, beans from different origins. That's another factor. And I'd say a third key factor is around sustainability. We're a B Corp, Roast and Ground is a B Corp business. Every single one of our coffees is Fair Trade or Rainforest Alliance. We also ensure that every coffee is specialty grade. So all of our coffees are a certain quality, they're all fully traceable. And I think that's really important to our customers too. So sustainability, quality and range, I'd say the three factors that are key to our customers. And in terms of going forwards, I can only see those factors becoming or remaining very, very important. The only other thing on the horizon, I guess, is as younger people are coming through, they're not always wanting to have the same amount of caffeine, or they're not necessarily wanting to have the same amount of milk. So we might find that espressos become more important, and certainly the matchas, certainly the pure decaf, and possibly some half-calf coffees. We did try those about 10 years ago, and I think we were a bit before our time, but I could see some half-calves coming in as well.